Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of male leadership and female cooperation. All right? The importance of male leadership and female cooperation. So, I didn't even want to do this video, but I felt like I got to do this video because, I was looking in the news and comedian Aziz Ansari has been the latest guy that has been called out for, quote unquote sexual misconduct, the whole Me Too thing, right? And what's interesting about his situation is what happened was he went on a date with this chick last year. They went to get dinner. He took her back to the spot and, he was trying to get it in. And, they were fooling around a little bit, but then the story was she said she was kind of telling him to chill out for a minute, relax, take it slow. But also it was said that she also gave him head, and I think they also had sex. But then after all of those things happened, she left and, he got her Uber and she left. And then now she's saying she felt a certain type of way. She didn't feel comfortable, yada, 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 and all that other good stuff, right? So the thing is this, and the reason why I titled this, The Importance of Male Leadership and Female Cooperation, is because in order for you to have an actual healthy relationship, whatever that relationship is, even if it's just a fuck buddy relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, whatever the fuck it is, right? In order for you to have that type of relationship where it is a good relationship, there needs to be male leadership and female cooperation, right? So let's start with the male leadership thing. See, this is the hard part about this, is that one, what guys got to understand is this, is that you have to, and dudes, they can get mad at me all they want, but as a man, when you're dealing with women, you have to be the one that is guiding the interactions you're having with these women in the correct way. Now, the reason why I stress in the correct way is because in this situation with Aziz Ansari, what might have happened was, and I'm going to get more into this in a minute, what might have happened was when he got with that chick, he was leading the interaction, but he was leading on some whining and dining shit. Then when he got to his spot, he was just jumping all over her trying to get in the pants. So what it is that it's sort of in a certain way sending mixed signals to a certain extent. Because she's thinking, or she could be thinking, and I'm just like sort of, generalizing here. She could have been thinking, hey, I don't want to be just a one-night stand with this guy. I want to actually maybe be his girlfriend, or I don't know if she's in the business and she was trying to make something happen in the business. I don't know what the fuck. But what it seemed like was she probably wasn't trying to go down that route, but he began the situation with taking her out to dinner, whining and dining her and that type of shit. And then it seemed like he flipped the switch to take her back to the spot and just start jumping all over her. You see what I'm saying? So if you guys actually just want sex from women, or sex is the main goal, you have to deal with women in that manner. So you guiding the situation should be guided with that premise of just trying to hook up. No dinners and nice fancy dates and all of that other shit, because then she can get the wrong idea. Just like when a woman goes over your house and then all of a sudden she doesn't want to have sex with you, some of y'all feel a certain type of way. And the reason why you feel a certain type of way is because you feel like she's giving you mixed signals. You're like, why is she here if she don't want to have sex with me, right? The woman is also thinking, why is he whining and dining me if he just wanted to have sex with me? You see what I'm saying? So there's all these mixed signals on both sides, right? Also, what you have to understand about this whole Me Too thing is that part of it, see, and this is what got a lot of guys out here scared, is that the stuff that's been happening where women are coming out and saying dudes are doing this and dudes are doing that, that's been happening on a grand scale for the longest, where guys were doing certain things to chicks, right? But the reason why it has blown up with the whole Me Too thing is because in these situations, a lot of it has to do with these guys who are celebrities, these guys who are rich, who have money. So what I'm saying here is that it's been coming out because a lot of these women are speaking out because these guys are big names, so then it'll be a big story. But it's just a representation of what's been happening on a grand scale in just regular life with other women, right? But on the flip side, though, some of this is really because some of these women they have buyer's remorse, or they feel guilty about what they did, or they feel resentful. They have some resentment based off of what happened because they were looking for something to happen. So for this girl, it could have been that she was looking for something else to happen besides what actually happened. So she could have been looking for that relationship, and since it didn't happen, she feels bad for having the sex. Because this is the thing. As much as we want to blame all the men, we also have to talk to the women. And in this specific situation, she went to this guy's house, and when she was in the house, she was like, hey, I'm not really feeling it like this, but she kept participating. Now, the argument usually is, well, these women are scared, they feel like they can't say no, and I get that, but are you trying to tell me that this woman was scared to tell Aziz Ansari no? This dorky looking guy, like she was scared to tell him no? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, Aziz Ansari, he basically seems like, I think he's like one of these male feminists. Like with a lot of his stand-up, he has a lot of, feminist type of ideologies, in which is interesting that he's going through this now because he has those type of thoughts, those thought patterns as far as like feminism and all that, right? But the thing is, while I'm talking about male leadership and female cooperation, is that when you guys are leading these interactions to actually make things go down with women, if you just want to have sex, it should be coming off the premise mostly of you just trying to get sex, not whining and dining and doing all the other shit. So you just hit up the girl and say, hey, come to the spot, I want to hook up. Right? Now, I'm sure Aziz Ansari could have done that. You feel what I'm saying? But also, too, when we talk about the female cooperation, and this is the important part, is that there has to be 100% cooperation from the woman. I'm going to say that again. There has to be 100% cooperation from the woman. So what I'm saying here is, if you read the story, and the thing is with the story is that nobody was there except for them two, so we don't know exactly what happened. But from what the story says, she was basically saying they got into the spot, he started kissing all up on her, and then she was like, hold on, chill, slow down, I don't want to do this now, whatever, right? At that point, that's when he should have called the Uber. You understand? And be cool with it. Be nice about it. Be like, okay, cool. Listen, seems like this isn't the right time. I feel you. So, you know what? I'm going to call it. Let's just call it a night. Let's not rush it. Get her ass in the Uber and keep that shit pushing. Right? Because there wasn't 100% cooperation on her part. See, there should be 100% cooperation, or you need to tell that chick to bounce. You understand? Do it nicely, but tell her she got to get the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? Because you need that 100% cooperation, because you don't want none of these goddamn problems with these chicks. Unfortunately, motherfuckers got the whole get laid or die trying mentality. They got the get, sex by whatever means necessary type of mentality. And this is the type of bullshit that usually happens. Or this is the type of energy that, you come across. Now, to be fair, a lot of this stuff is blown up because it's the media and all this other stuff. So your average everyday guy, when he's in a situation that's like basically like Aziz Ansari's, all that's really going to happen in most situations like that is the girl, she's going to do what she does. And if she felt a certain type of way, she'd be like, oh, well, fuck it, it ain't work out or whatever, and she'll keep it moving. Because in this specific situation, it wasn't like he actually forced himself on her. Like, he didn't do nothing crazy as to what I heard in the stories. You understand? So she was there. I heard she gave him a blowjob twice, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then they had sex, and then all of a sudden it's an issue. So like I was saying before, it could be she felt a certain type of way later, and now she's, saying what she's saying. But at the same time, what you have to understand is she did show some uncooperation. She did show that she wasn't cooperating at a certain point. When she shows she's not cooperating, you keep that shit pushing. You understand? This is why I be telling y'all to charge these chicks to the game. This is why I'm telling y'all it's a numbers game. Right? This is what I'm telling y'all. Because, look, I'm not trying to sort of, because people will say, oh, you're blaming the victim and all that. And, that's not right. And, like, he shouldn't have did this or he shouldn't have did that. You understand what I'm saying? And what you got to understand is that this dude, right? What he didn't understand is, let me close this shit. What he didn't understand is that he needed to make sure that this woman was giving him 100% fucking cooperation. This is what I want to get to you guys. See, in certain cases, you might need to charge chicks to the game. You might be in a situation where you're not going to get sex from her because you have to tell her this is not happening. See, there's been times where, I've been out with girls, and even before we even get to, go to her place or go to somewhere where we can have sex, I'm on the date and I realize that she's the type of chick who's going to be wishy-washy, who's going to be on some, oh, I'm not sure type of shit. So I don't even take her, to the spot. I don't even go to her spot. I already see from the beginning. There's times where I went to girls' houses, and when we got there, I noticed that there was a little bit of friction, and I was just like, hey, listen, it's getting late. We ain't gonna do none of this, and then I keep it moving. See, the key is you have to get the girls who are given 100% cooperation. So what I usually do is, and this is when I first meet a girl, I don't really know her like that yet. This is like the first time we're actually gonna get sexual. What I look for first is if she is actually wanting to do it, meaning she's showing 100% cooperation from the jump, meaning that she is actually showing sexual interest. She's showing sexual interest from the jump. And then let's say we're at, at the crib or whatever, I fall the fuck back. I always say she should be on a 10 and I should be on an 8, meaning her sexual energy is at a 10, I'm at an 8. I'm falling back, she's coming on to me. Right? So she's showing 100% cooperation from the gate, meaning from when I first met her to the time we're naked having sex, 100% cooperation. None of this, anything where, oh, can we take it slow? Of course we can. Goodbye. Can we chill for a second? Of course we can. Goodbye. Can we, talk a little? Of course we can. Goodbye. I'll talk to you on the phone. You understand? 100% cooperation. Now, this is the thing. In most cases, if the chick is giving you 100% cooperation, that means that she actually wants it to go down. Whenever there's any of that resistance, she's not sure she wants it to go down. Therefore, when she's not sure, you bounce. You don't do shit. Now, what you gotta understand about this is that it could never be 100%, meaning you might end up just out of the blue meeting some crazy chick. You don't mess with her. You say, hey, look, I'm about to bounce. I don't do nothing. And for whatever reason, she says you did some shit you didn't do. You understand? And that fucking sucks. And that's some bullshit. And any woman doing any of that shit is on some fuck shit. Now you have situations where a guy is with a girl, she's not trying to do something, and he's, going in, or he's doing some shit he ain't supposed to do, and that's some fuck shit, and he shouldn't be doing that shit. You understand? But unfortunately, what it is when you're a guy, when you're the dude, when you're the man, right? You have to actually orchestrate these situations. You have to be able to read women. You have to be able to realize and recognize this might not be the chick I need to fuck with. This might be the chick I need to charge to the game. Because let's say with Aziz Ansari, let's say in that situation, he brought the chick back to the crib, and then she was like, oh, hey, I don't think we should do all this. I think we should slow down. And he was like, you know what? You're right. Let's not do this. We don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I had a good night. Let's probably maybe pick this up later or whatever. Or he's like, no, you know what? I'm just going to get you a cab. That's cool. Right? Then what would this woman really have to say? Like, she could lie, and if she want to be on some bullshit, but the fact would remain that he didn't do what he did. He didn't do anything. See, now in this situation, she could always use the excuse of, oh, I felt this way, I wasn't sure, and blah, blah, blah. And this is what she was expressing, because she said I was expressing, basically directly and indirectly that I wasn't comfortable doing this. And then so I think he backed off maybe and then went back on it. But he should have shut that shit down at the gate. And that's you displaying leadership skills. You are leading this interaction by telling her, I'm going to get you Uber. You need to leave. Good night. Goodbye. You display leadership skills by understanding who you're dealing with and how to deal with them. You understand? So, you guys got to sort of be more aware of what's really going on out here. I know a lot of guys going to watch this video. They're going to be like, oh, this is why you got to go MGTOW. Oh, this is why you can't fuck with girls. Oh, my God, you can't talk to women and all that other shit. Good luck on that. Good luck on that. You're a guy. You're designed to want to fuck with chicks in some form or fashion. So good luck on that. I'm just saying that for you guys out there, when you're dealing with these girls, you have to make sure that you are leading the interaction in the right way. So if you just want to smash, keep it at hooking up and smashing so she knows this is what you're trying to do. If you're doing all that extra dating shit, now this isn't to say you can't go on a date and then smash a chick. But the thing is that based off of how you're coming at it, how you're interacting with the woman, how you're, being with this girl, if you're acting like or giving this woman boyfriend energy, right? She's going to probably assume this is what it is, and then act a certain way when you're trying to get sexual, and then feel a certain way when you're trying to get sexual, and then if you try to keep going or whatever when she's showing there's no cooperation, this is the problem. Versus if you letting the chick know, look, all I got to give you is some dick, so do you want it or not? And if you don't want it, cool. If you do want it, we can make it happen. But she's coming in with the understanding of that. And the girls who actually want to have sex with you, they will make it happen. And again, like I said, when you're first dealing with a girl that you don't really know yet, this is the first time you're with her, and let's say you go over her house, you chill the fuck out, have her come onto you, like, and there's little things, like let's say y'all on the couch and then she starts moving closer, you move a little bit closer in, she starts touching your leg a little bit, you start touching her leg, but you're sort of, you're again, you're leading that situation by creating that situation, so that you're seeing if this chick is the type of chick who really wants it to happen. Because you're giving her time to make the decision. You're not the one sort of saying shit and she's like, oh, I'm not sure. And then you're trying to convince her and all this other dumb shit and you get into this bullshit. So now after you've had sex with that girl and everything is cool and you're having a good time and she's basically begging for the fucking sex because she wants it that bad and everything is cool, then if you see her again, you can sort of be a little bit more assertive in that situation because now y'all already done did it. She knows you, you know her. She's showing that she's still interested in by seeing you again a second time, and then you can continue and do what you got to do. But I'm just saying this for you guys. You have to understand the situations that you are in. And lastly, what I want to say is, again, you know, I don't want you guys to be scared out here thinking that you can't even look at a chick or else trouble's coming your way. Because remember, a lot of this stuff, you know, the media, of course, is going to blow the shit out of proportion. There are women who are out there who are not going to be on some bullshit and going to lie on a motherfucker. You understand? And of course, there are you guys out there who are not on some bullshit, who is actually going to do some bullshit. You understand? So when you meet a woman who is cool and chill and you're cool and chill, you'll be fine. You understand? You just got to watch out for the signs when you're dealing with a girl who's not cool and chill and who could potentially be someone who could bring all this drama and bullshit to your situation, and that comes from you not being able to see what the fuck is really going on. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, make sure you click the link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Now, this is a private one-on-one coaching session between me and you where we chop up game for a half an hour. So make sure you click that link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 to 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.